Good morning, children. Welcome to English class. We were doing lesson 3, Native Wisdom. In today's class, we'll deal with vocabulary and writing bit. Let's begin with vocabulary, children. It's in textbook, page number 26. Read this sentence. The animals in the forest could not be seen because they were camouflaged. In the story, the tourist is unable to see the animals and the birds because they blend into their surroundings. The word to describe this is camouflage. Here are some words that are used in relation to animals and nature. So to children, we have seen in the first lesson itself what is camouflage. In the lesson, a chameleon named Henry. So when the animals can change their body color to match to their surroundings so that they can save themselves from the attack of enemy. That is called as camouflage. So a complete concept is given one name. It is described with one word. So such words we are going to learn in today's vocabulary. Camouflage is one such example. The other examples given over here are canopy. That means the uppermost branches and leaves of trees which spread out like a roof. That is the top layer of the tree where branches and leaves spread very wide. That top layer is called canopy. Scavenge, feed on dead animals. So the animals which feed on dead animals, they are called as scavengers, and that concept is called scavenge, eating dead animals. That is called scavenge. Vultures are the best examples. They always see for dead animals to be taken as their food. Groom, when an animal cleans itself or others using its mouth or limbs. You might have observed this a number of times, children. Generally, we see dogs cleaning their puppies. How do they clean? With its mouth or its tongue. It tries to clean the baby's body with its mouth by licking and cleaning every part. That is called as groom. When an animal cleans itself or others using its mouth or limbs. You might have seen number of times. Nocturnal, active at night. So some of the animals, especially the wild animals like lion and tiger, they hunt at night. So they are very active and they hunt during night times. They are awake during night times. So they are called as nocturnal animals. Forage, to look for food. So when search for food goes on, how do animals search for food? They generally sniff on the ground. They try to find it on the ground by sniffing. That search for food is called as forage. Now based on these 5 words, we have 2 sentences which have to be completed ones. The vulture waited patiently for the leopard to leave so that they could dash on the remains of the deer he had killed. So the deer has been already killed. So the vulture wants to eat that dead food. So what is that called? Scavenge. Tiger cubs born by wrestling, chasing and grooming each other. Grooming is a way to clean each other's body, and also that's a way to show love and bonding. We watch the bear sniff the ground and forage for his favorite berries. That means the bear was searching for its favorite berries, which was its food. Forage is to look for food. On a full moon night, we walked in the forest after dark to see if we could spot some nocturnal animals. So after night, after dark, that means in the night time, which kinds of animals are found? Nocturnal, which are awake and hunt during nights. Although we heard the shrieks of the hornbills, we couldn't spot them as they were flying up high in the dense canopy. Canopy is the uppermost branch and leaves covered part of the tree. So they could not find the hornbills because they were hiding in the canopy. Did you understand? Now this is your writing bit, children, which is in page number 28. We know that words like then, because, when, since, but, now, soon, therefore, and while are used to join words and sentences together. These linkers help us arrange sentences so that they flow smoothly. Now children, then, because, when, so, and all these are words which are used to join any pair of words, or they can be used to join sentences so that the sentence looks very good. Such words which join sentences or join words, they are called as linkers or linking words. For example, if I have to say Rahul is unwell, he didn't come to school. Here are two sentences. Rahul is unwell, he didn't come to school. Now if I have to join these two sentences, I need to use a linker. So here the linker will be so. Then the sentence becomes Rahul is unwell, so he didn't come to school. Did you understand, children, how two sentences are joined together to make them as one sentence using the linker so? Rahul is unwell, so he didn't come to school. So this is the use of linkers, children. Now we have a story in writing bit. That is the story of the rabbit and the elephant. Let's read it first. It was a very hot year. All the lakes and ponds had dried up. The Elephant King and his herd left their home in search of food and water. They walked for a long time. They came to a forest and found a river. The elephants drank water. They played in the river. Near the river bank, some rabbits had dug their burrows. The elephants stamped all over their burrows. The rabbits were upset. Their king decided to help his subjects. He took the Elephant King to the water. He pointed to the reflection of the moon and said that the moon wanted to speak to the Elephant King. The Elephant King was frightened. He entered the water, creating ripples which made the moon's reflections appear larger. The rabbit told the elephant that the moon was shaking in anger because the rabbits had lost their homes. The terrified elephant begged for mercy. He promised to move to another part of the river. The rabbits were safe and thanked their king. This is a very good story, children. Here it was a very hot year. That means that was the summer time of the year. All the lakes and the water sources have dried up. There was no water in lakes and rivers. So what happened? There was a king, Elephant King, and all his group, that is called herd. They came out of their home because there was no water and food. So they left their place and they were searching for food and water in some other place. As the search was going on, they came to a forest where they found lot of water. They were very happy because since many days their ponds were dried up and they didn't have water. So all the elephants happily jumped into the water, played in the river and also drank lots of water. They enjoyed in the water for a long time. But next to the river bank, some beautiful rabbits, they had their burrows dug. Their burrows or their houses were dug over there. These elephants did not notice, and in that enjoyment, they just stamped all the burrows. Poor rabbits' houses were completely destroyed. They were very, very sad. They were upset. So these rabbits went and said to their king to help them from these elephants. So their king, because rabbits are small in size, they cannot fight with the bigger size elephants. So they need to be a smart plan, right? So their king planned a very smart plan. What did he do? He went to the elephant's king and he said, just come to the water. I have to talk something to you. Something surprising is over there. So Elephant's king followed the Rabbit's king and went to the water place. Then the Rabbit's king showed the reflection of moon in the water. So the moon's image was seen in the water, and this Elephant king was thinking, what was this? I can see moon in the water. But that was not moon, it's just its image. Then this Rabbit's king said, Moon wants to talk something to you, Elephant. It is waiting for you. This elephant was amazed. What is it that the moon wants to talk to me? But at the same time, the elephant was frightened. It was scared. So it thought, let me go into the water first. So as this elephant entered into the water, the ripples of the water made the moon's image look more big. When the moon's image became very big in size, this elephant became more scared. It was thinking that this moon might harm it or kill it. Then the rabbit told the elephant that the moon is really angry on you because you have damaged the rabbit's burrows. You have stamped them so terribly that now the rabbits are homeless. The elephant thought it's real. The elephant thought that really moon is over there and it wants to harm this elephant because it damaged and spoiled the houses of rabbits. It was so terrified that it begged for mercy. The Elephant King said, I am so sorry. By mistake we stamped the burrows of rabbits. We are going to go away from this. We are not going to trouble these rabbits anymore. Please, moon, don't kill us. It begged for mercy. As he promised, then the rabbit said, it's okay. Now you have to move away from our place. So these elephants went away from that place and the rabbits were happy and they thanked their king. This is the story. Now you need to write this story again using the linkers. What do the linkers do? They help in joining sentences or words. Now we have linkers here: then, because, when, since, but, now, soon, therefore, while, so. There are many linkers. Using the linkers, this complete story has to be written again. Now they gave an example. How can this be started? It was a very hot year. All the lakes and rivers had dried up. So the Elephant King and his herd left their home in search of food and water. You can see, children, as the first sentence gets over, second sentence beginning you have so. So this is a linker which is helping us to understand the sentences very properly. Now this is how the story can be written again using linkers, children. We have seen in the second sentence, so is the linker used to make the sentence again. So the Elephant King and his herd left their home in search of food and water. That is in search, children. It's not is. They walked for a long time until they came to a forest and found a river. So until is a linker over here, children. This has joined two sentences to make them as one sentence. The elephants drank water and then played in the river. So here then is the linker which is joining two sentences. The elephants drank water and then played in the river. But while playing, they also tramped over some rabbits' burrows. So what is given here? But is one linker and also tramped. Also is also another linker to make the sentences short and understandable. Therefore, the rabbits were upset. So therefore is another linker. So the Rabbit King decided to help his subjects. So is the linker. He took the Elephant King to the water. Then he pointed to the reflection of the moon and said that the moon wanted to speak to the Elephant King. Now, then he pointed, then is the linker over here. Now the Elephant King was frightened. Now That's another linker. As soon as he entered the water, he created ripples which made the reflection of the moon appear larger. As soon as. This is another linker. The rabbit told the elephant that the moon was shaking in anger because the rabbits had lost their homes. Here, because is a linker. As a result, the terrified elephant begged for mercy. As a result, this is a linker. Furthermore, he promised to move to another part of the river. Furthermore is a linker here. Now the rabbits were safe and thanked their king. Now is the linker. Did you understand the usage of linkers in sentences, children? They make the sentences more clear and more understandable.